Hey, wait. So you mean to tell me you think you're going to make $2,000 in a day and you just turn on the app and you just drive around and accept everything? You don't know where the hot spots are. You don't know what's the good restaurants. You don't know anything about the area. You don't know where the traffic is, the flow of direction. You don't know nothing about the area. You think that you're just gonna turn on the app and just make $2,000 in one day. Listen, I mean, I like your positivity. Look, you gotta have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, then you're planning to fail. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple days, months, years. But y'all know I primarily work the South Florida market. And in today's video, man, today I'm trying to help drivers. I'm trying to explain something that you got to know your market to really make money out here. That's what today's video is about. So let's get to it. First and foremost, let's cover the preliminaries. Hey, so if you like that I'm a real driver, I'm really out here in these streets, I really just woke up and it's really like my windows are still fogged, but I'm in a parking lot. If you like that, man, hit the like button. Do it now. Just hit the like button, man. I appreciate it. And listen, if you want to hear more of my content, you want to know when I post, because I keep saying it, but I've been doing my thing. Y'all know I don't post every day, but now I am. So hit the subscribe button so you know exactly when I post. Hopefully you get the little notification and you see my smiling face. Hey, listen, y'all ain't tell me if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but so I'm just gonna be positive with y'all. I'm gonna be positive and think that it's a good thing. But yeah, with that being said, and lastly, I am a certified life insurance agent. I'm always telling you guys, because look, there's a lot of people that aren't thinking about past what they got going on right now. What I mean is, yo, you know you got this bill coming up, you know you got this thing, this, that, and the third going on right now, but you don't know what you got in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I always say plan for the future so that your tomorrow can be better than your today. You know, that's just how I look at it. And so with life insurance, you're actually planning for your future, because we all know we're going to die at some point. But, you know, we all know our date of birth, you know, when we were born, but none of us know our date of death. You know what I'm saying? So you're planning for your future. And then, you know, that's one side of it. And then you could be earning interest on your money. It compounds. And now you got the money to save up for, you know, a wedding, a car note. You can just pay the car off in cash. Man, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy. Like when you can walk up to the car dealership and be like, yo, listen, I'm getting that one. And it ain't even coming out of your personal bank account. It's coming out of your life insurance bank account. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, listen, I'm getting that one. I want that one. No, I want that one in blue. Like, I'm just telling y'all, it's possible. All you got to do is hit the link in the description, schedule a call with me. It takes about 5 minutes. We start with $50. Of course, if you got more, we can do that, whatever, don't matter. We start with $50 and we start moving forward, man, because I know a lot of y'all just got this, y'all just got blinders on, but you got to start thinking about your future. So now that that being said, now that we done covered the preliminaries, look, today's video is all about understanding your market, man. I recommend, again, who am I? My name is Nick. I've been doing Uber for the last 4 years. I started doing Uber during the pandemic, and you know, I've had multiple great weeks. I've also had multiple bad weeks. Does that make me any better than you? No. Does that make me smarter than you, better than you? I don't know. None of that happens. But what it does make me have over a new driver is just experience. I've been through a couple things that a new driver maybe hasn't. I've been through a couple things that maybe even a veteran driver that only drives part-time hasn't, because I've been grinding Uber. So I've been through a lot of situations. There was a time where I was taking between 50 and 100 rides every week. I don't do that anymore, but you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with a lot of passengers. Obviously, my saying, you know, you never know where I'm going to be, because I am all over the place, from Miami to West Palm. If you see my videos, to Ocala, Jacksonville, Tampa, I'm all over the place. So I have a broad experience. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm this recommendation, because you don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta do nothing. I'm not your mama, I'm not your dad. But this recommendation is just how I've been able to be successful. And personally, I use gig work to pay my bills. I use gig work to pull myself out of debt. I use gig work to kind of get myself into better positions. I use gig work just to be able to go to places that I want to go to. It's because of gig work. So my recommendations is coming from that. So if that makes sense to you and you want to listen to me, cool. But what I'm recommending is that don't just turn on your app and just take everything. That is never what I've said. Don't just turn on your app and just thug it out, especially not right now. If you just got Uber, don't just thug it out, man. I mean, thug it out. And when I say thug it out, don't just work 12 hours and just be like, yeah, I work 12 hours. No, I mean, have a strategy, okay? Is basically what I'm leading up to. Have a strategy. Now, how do you learn the strategy? You got to know your market, man. I recommend everybody just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? We all used to go, we all have a W-2. We all went to work and came home from work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all had different shifts. Treat Uber like you would those shifts. What do I mean by that? Like, if you had a morning shift and you remember when you went to work, or maybe you still got a W-2, every time you go to work, it's a ton of traffic going, you know, down State Road 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm just naming places. If you're from the South Florida market, maybe you know. Or say it's a ton of traffic going north on Biscayne early in the morning. Then obviously, when you see a ride that's telling you, hey, it's going north, it may be paying $7, $15, $20, but you see it saying going north, because you know that there's traffic, a lot of traffic, gridlock traffic, if you're in Miami, you probably shouldn't take that ride. You should probably take the ride going south. Or if you're in Miami, going west or east, you know what I'm saying? Well, really west, but whatever. The point that I'm making is that know your market, know where the traffic is flowing. So if in the mornings the traffic flows north, then don't take rides going north. If in the mornings the traffic flows south, then don't take rides going south. If it's east or west, then don't take it. You know, you want to take rides where the traffic is not flowing, you know, so that you can get the whole point of what I'm saying. I hope I didn't confuse anybody, because I just confused myself. What I'm trying to say is that you want to learn your market and the way that traffic is flowing, and you want to go against traffic. Because if it's a ton of traffic going north, you, by golly, better believe that if you take a ride going north, it's going to take you 30, 40, 50 minutes. As opposed to if you took that same ride and it's going south, it's a 15-minute ride. There's no problem. You're not sitting in traffic. And y'all know how these passengers get when you sitting in traffic. They get antsy back there. Oh, are we there yet? How much longer is it going to take? Oh my gosh, so much traffic. Oh my gosh, how much longer? How much longer? And it's like, do you need that in your life? No. So, to avoid the traffic is basically what I'm saying. That's the first standpoint. To learn your market, the other standpoint is you want to start going places, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I recommend working a 12-hour shift. Why? Because you're going to get a morning shift in. You can kind of see, okay, in the morning I take people XYZ. In the morning, I take a lot of people to the airport. In the morning, I take a lot of people here. I take a lot of people to Starbucks. I take a lot of people there. Then in the afternoon, you work an afternoon shift, and okay, yeah, in the afternoon, people are going here. People are going to lunch. People are going to these restaurants. People are going to these hotels. Okay. And then in the evening, vice versa. I'm taking these people to these clubs, this club, this club, this club, this club. And now you just keep it in your memory bank. So you don't have to keep working 12-hour shifts. You do it for a couple of days. You do it for a day or two. You do it for, you do it for a week or two, just so that you get the understanding of where are people going. Because make no mistake, if you're an Uber driver, your job is to take people to where they need to go. That's it. So if you don't know where they need to go, it kind of puts you at a disadvantage, right? But, and I mean, you'll never exactly know where every single customer is going, but you'll know in a general sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when people are getting off of work, so I know to be in certain places because they're getting off of work. They need to go home. So I want to be the person taking them. That's how you get the $20, the $30, the $50 rides. Vice versa. I know when people are getting out of the club. That's how you get the $20, $30, $50 rides. Again, the whole point is know your market and understand your market, because one, it's your market, and two, it's your job. It's your job. It makes your job easier, especially if you know the flow of traffic. And three, it just overall helps you, because now you don't have to deal with the frustration of the passengers. You don't have to deal with the frustration for yourself. I don't know if you guys like traffic. I don't. And again, if you in Miami, hey. Now, if you're in a rural area and traffic ain't that bad, I get it. Different strategies work for different markets. You know what I'm saying? In those places, maybe you don't want to take a 100-mile ride. That's crazy, right? Maybe you want to take a 10-mile ride, 15-mile ride. What I'm specifically talking about, Miami. I always got to say this. I come from and live in Miami. I can't talk about Atlanta. I can't talk about Ohio. I can't talk about, I don't know, somewhere in New Jersey. I can't talk about somewhere in, North Carolina, because I don't live there. I don't know what the strategy would be in that market. So when I give you examples, I'm giving you examples from my market so that hopefully you understand that you got to figure out the strategy for your market, because obviously your market is different. But understanding your market helps you make more money. And that's the biggest point. Because if you're not sitting in traffic and you can get people in and out of your car, you're making money. If you don't have to deal with the frustration, you can still kind of be fresh because your passengers are happy, you're happy. That's a good thing. And lastly, if you're not just aimlessly driving around, you're saving gas, or in my case, energy, which is a good thing, right? So, hopefully it all makes sense. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling now. So with that being said, I'm out of here. I'm about to go get me some coffee and get to work. So yeah, if all of that makes sense, and you got other questions, leave it in the comments or join the free Telegram group. I'm leaving it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, talk to me, yell at me. But yeah, with that being said, I'm out of here. Deuces.